Hello, this is Lisa Mona. Today I'm finishing up a piece that I started a while ago. This piece is of a tropical plant called the croton. This particular piece here was inspired by a recent visit that I took to Costa Rica, and these plants were everywhere. But the funny thing is that they've been on other tropical islands that I've seen too, but for some reason they really just stuck out to me, and I was obsessed with drawing them and coloring them. So this is again mixed media, because here we have, of course, obviously it's drawn at first, and then we had colored pencils. I like to use colored pencil to get the initial coloring of it, and then I start making some choices and like, what am I going to do to enhance the color? What can I do? I should have gotten a closer look on this, because there's a lot of little details, because in this particular plant there's so many colors. That's probably what attracted me to it. They're just so irregularly beautiful. They're so individual. So colored pencils at first, and then I decided to paint, which just gave me the opportunity to put all the little fine little colors in there. And then, as you can see now, I'm using a magic marker, just because the magic marker does allow me to, again, pop the details that I want to pull out and still leave. I mean, if you get close enough to this, you can still see the colored pencil. You can definitely see the paint, the acrylic paint, but then the markers did it too, and just helped me to bring it out. And you'll see in a minute too that all those the markers and the colored pencils that you see right there, I was able to use. Let's see. So, just again, nature inspires me incredibly. And as much as how many photographs I took of this particular plant, nothing was ever the same. The patterns, as much as they look very similar, I think it's probably similar to like a snowflake, and they say no two snowflakes are the same. I would really like to contact a scientist and find out if any of these two leaves are ever the same, because like I said, they look similar, but they're all so different. The lines are just free and just really incredibly beautiful. I was really taken by this. Again, in Costa Rica, a beautiful, country. The nature there was insane, and I can't wait to go back to explore more parts of it. But yes, so this picture here, again, sometimes I find it hard to stop working on something, because every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, I can add more color, I can add this, or I could do this detail. So I think I'm really probably a little obsessed with getting the details done, and then I can put it down and say, okay, I'm done. But as you can see here, it's the same plant, but they have come in different colors. So that was interesting too. And you see here that I'm using green and yellow and teal, and like I talked about before, sometimes we don't even realize all of the colors that are actually represented in something that we're so used to saying, oh, that's yellow, that's blue, that's red. And actually, when you look at the real piece of it, and that's why if you go to museums, if you're like me, you want to get close, because as you get close, you can see how the artist has put so many different little detailed colors in there. Funny story, I was at the Cloisters Museum up in New York, and I was just so taken. I wanted to get so close to this particular painting, and unfortunately I set the alarm off. That it was so embarrassing, but I just wanted to get close to see the minute details. But I guess that's why they have security guards around. So he came over and he was like, "Ma'am," and I was like, "I'm sorry." But yeah, I have to stop doing that. Note to self, Lisa. Stop getting too close to the art pieces or the artworks in museums. Okay. So, yes, this piece was a lot of fun. And, yeah, I just wanted to finish it up a little bit and show you some of the details. Because there is a lot of little details in it. And it was fun to work on.